we really don't go in for wine gimmicks. There are a ton of products on the market that look cool, interesting, but don't really do what they're supposed to do. The wine breather is something of a different animal. We encountered this at a trade show in San Francisco where we realized we had forgotten our decanter, and we were pouring very young wine and sort of in panic mode, and ran into these Danish fellows who were showing this at the trade show. Basically said, take it to your table. If it doesn't do what we said it was going to do, bring it back and you don't pay for it. So no risk, money back guarantee, as it were. So we were sold after we saw what it did, and we're going to demo this product, which we've just started selling with one of the world's iconic wines, the 2005 Penfolds Grange. The reason we've chosen this vintage is it is the current release. It is very young. This is a wine that often needs years, sometimes decades of aging. So we're going to do a little demo with one of the big guns in our portfolio to show you the difference and what this decanter does. And it's not a typical decanter. You know, most decanters, you sort of dump the wine in and it's inert. It doesn't really do much, and you're hoping that the oxygen somehow finds its way in there. With this, it has a rubber stopper to keep everything nice and tight in there so we don't spill any wine. It goes in there like that. This seal goes on top like this to lock it down against the glass. And you simply stick it right on top of the neck of the bottle, and you can see here it's got a nice wide mouth that'll accommodate larger bottles, larger format bottles as well. And this puppy's on nice and tight. It literally goes right upside down, and you can just leave it like this. And you see this cascading. It's not just the wine coming out. The physics of this is the real genius. What's happening here is a column of air is being forced up through the bottle, which is pushing the wine down the sides of the bottle, in turn pushing the wine down through the sides of the glass. So what this is doing is really introducing a maximum amount of oxygen into the solution. It does take a while, as you can see it draining out, but that's part of the genius as well. If you just simply dump it straight away into the decanter, this oxygenation is not really happening, and that's what's getting that softening of the tannins. That's what's rounding this wine out and really giving you a sneak preview of what it's going to be like in the future. That's one of the beauties of this. If you're a new release, you're not sure if you want to invest in a case because you're not sure what it's going to look like down the road. You get one of these guys, you buy a bottle, you do this, and if you like what you see, it's probably a pretty sound investment. So what I'm going to do is half decant into one glass and full decant into a second, and then show you what another great feature of this is. And you can pour straight from the spout, and then the bottle goes back on here, so you don't have to serve from the decanter. Voila, right back in the bottle. So this is really one of the iconic wines of the world. The most collectible wine to come out of Australia. Shiraz-based Cabernet. The percentages change every year, but it's the star of the Penfolds cellar. It's a massive bottle of wine. Tannins are there. Even in the nose, you can pick up the wood tannins. A lot of American oak, dark, brooding fruits. Yeah, 97 points from Robert Parker, and you can taste it, taste why. Now we're almost drained here, and we're going to see what that second round of decanting did to it. A little messy here. Oh yeah, even in the nose. Just expresses the fruit, pops it open, softens those fruit tannins, really accentuates the wood accents. There's no question, it's the equivalent of another 3 to 4 years at least in the cellar. Really gives us an idea of where this is going to be in 2015, 2018. If you have a cellar, Wine Breather is a worthwhile investment. We use it here at our wine bar and in our cellar and in our winemaking lab, so can't recommend it highly enough. It works.